Hello there, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a custom world overview today for The Sims 3. As per usual, I love doing custom world overviews. I find them really fun to explore. And this world is called Luxor. I think the first time they made it was in 2015, and then they updated it to do a second beta version. Now, for the post I'm going to give a link to, it is a Tumblr post. The only link in the actual post that works is the download link, and that is the one that says download second beta directly. Now with that out of the way, let's go over the world Luxor a bit before we actually take a deep dive look at it. So let's look at the description here. It says, many years ago, there were two settlements which were divided by River Nile. They were quiet places of secrets and myths surrounded by sands of oblivion. One day, when the suspension bridge had constructed, everything started to change for them. Skyscrapers started to rise and lights started to flash. They all merged and Luxor was founded. Despite the modern technology, ancient myths are still wandering Luxor. Will the newcomers live the city life, or will they find a gateway to the ancient legends? And this is the creator's name here at the bottom, as you can see right here. I'm pretty sure this is like a very detailed world. I was super excited to take a look at it because I never actually looked or played in this world before. And there are a couple of things to note with this world. CC is required for this. If you do not download the CC that comes in the file, they say the world will simply just not work. So you need to download pretty much everything that they provide for you in the download file. Now, it does say that the features include explorable tombs, oh my gosh, themed venues, and it's populated, which is really cool. And then the EP and stuff pack requirements. So it uses World Adventures, of course, for the tombs. We also have Ambitions, Late Night, Generations, Showtime, Supernatural, Seasons, University Life, Island Paradise, Into the Future. Pretty much all the expansions. Only stuff packs were used were high-end loft stuff and movie stuff, so just those two. And then it does say that there was custom content, of course. The store content, it does use one set, and it is the Explorer's Loot, which was a World Adventure registration reward. I'm pretty sure I have this though, but if I don't, I'm sorry. It's like a really small set, I think. And with all of that information out of the way, let's take a look at the actual world itself. I'm excited to do a deep dive into it. It seems like there's a lot of stuff. So this, you won't be bored in this world if you use it, because there's so much stuff to do in it, clearly. I did choose one of the pre-made households. So we have Mia Mary, and she's a 5-star celebrity. They're all celebrities except for, I guess, Jack. I think she's engaged to one of these Sims. It might be him. Let's just take a look at like their lore. This is what's so interesting, is that the person who created this world set up so much lore in this world from the pre-made households. Like, yeah, so he is engaged to Mia. Now, I have a default hair replacement for this hair, so it's going to look like this if you don't have the default replacement in your game. This is their house here. I figure we'll take a look at it, and then we'll start looking at all of the community lots. So this is the front of it. It is interesting. You can just like kind of walk up here and like go into the front of the house and like ring the bell. But to get to like the backyard, there is a separate like gate off thing here, which is like the celebrity gate, if I'm not mistaken. And then it's very modernized, as you can tell. It's very like minimalistic too. It has this like very sleek sort of look to it, and it's very like minimal color palette, but they have a large TV here. It does have a I never used this bathtub. It is so luxurious looking that I really never use it, but this is perfect for like your like famous Sims and stuff like that. As you can tell, I guess the brothers are already here using the computer, but they have a little bar area to make some drinks if they're probably like really big parties, like party people. You can tell they threw an amazing party, so there was some gameplay already happening for the lore. And then they have this really minimalistic but large TV, like living room. This is a giant staircase over here that goes upstairs. We have a pretty small kitchen compared to the rest of the house, but it has a really big dining space. So I'm assuming they're really big with dinner parties, maybe. Maybe they hire their own personal chef or things like that. And then we have here the main bedroom, so it's definitely set up for the household. So we have the main bedroom here. As you can tell, I forgot there's custom content in this world. So things like these rugs and stuff are probably part of the CC that comes with it. So we have the main bedroom here for the couple, and then I'm assuming this is the brother's bedroom right here, which is pretty nice. I mean, if you look at it, look at the nice like big windows to get a great view of Luxor in the city. So that is their house, and of course they have in the backyard here, or I guess the front yard, whichever you want to call it, this really nice pool area, and that's pretty much their house there, their mini mansion, if you will. But let's look at the world now. We have the Yellow Lotus Square. I kind of want to look at just different things that are around here, and we'll kind of work our way around it. So I don't know if this is all one lot. I actually can't tell. This might just be bathrooms for this lot in particular, but it has a nice like outdoor section, and I like how they did the chairs. I never thought to kind of make them look like that, but they look really cool. There's a cute little garden area. It's like a nice gazebo looking space. It's really outdoors. And let's see if there's what's in here. Is this just like the bathrooms? Oh, it's empty. Oh, interesting. Okay, so there's nothing here. Now I have all packs enabled, so this might just be empty, this spot, but you can make this into a bathroom if you wanted to have a rest stop here. I think it says it's a cafe, or maybe it's just a hangout, but there's nothing to do here with food. So if you wanted to, oh, there's grills. I completely missed the barbecues. It's a place for you to like barbecue pretty much, and like I guess have picnics and stuff. Oh my gosh, there's so much here. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, let me just go back to this area. So as you can tell, let me just look at this. So the way they designed this is really cool. I do want to preface this, it's in the post, but there are houseboats. They say there's only one houseboat that you can actually move if you want to actually have a houseboat like move around in the water. The rest have to stay docked because they can't go under the bridge. I just remembered that. As probably they might have meant like this thing or something over here. So I just wanted to mention that there. But look at this cool ramp over here. Look at the detail. This is really awesome. This definitely is like a real city looking world. I really love this. But this is really cool. So this kind of leads off into this section here. We'll come back to it. This is kind of like the main area, like city center area, because this is where the world starts you off on the map. We do have a lot, like they said, of the NPCs for the live show venues and stuff too. So that's all set up. A lot of these are like different types of clubs and stuff. I'll probably just change, I'll like move forward time just so we could take a look at them. We do have over here Lilacs Karaoke. I want to take a look at this. There's so much stuff here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm trying to see where the entrance to this is. I'm assuming it was on this side here. This one's open at 10 a.m. I think, so it opens early. We do have quite a few bar things. It is quite a big lot. It's very spacious. It's perfect for dancing, I guess, and watching live performances. It says it was, okay, there's the karaoke over here. There's like a little karaoke room, so this is probably the rooms, you know, in quotations. And it's called Lilac. It does have like the lilac color scheme, which is really cute. I love that color. So this is a cool lot. There's quite a bit of things to do here. And then there's, okay, so this is a rabbit hole, but it's also where you would do the performance, like let's say for her career, for Mia. But let's take a look at other stuff. We have Pharaoh's Hotel. So there's multiple resorts in this world. I definitely noticed that there were various resorts. So that is very, very cool. So let's take a look at it. What do we have going on here? Okay, so this is the front point. Got it. So you have to enter from this way. This is the front of the hotel here. This is kind of like the walkway. So you actually, okay, so this is the lobby. So this does work where you walk under it. I always was curious. So it does function that way, this rabbit hole. So you have to go through like this red carpeted area. And then this is where it leads to the lobby. And there's no one working at the front desk right now, but this is a very extravagant looking lobby. And, oh my gosh, look at this. He had a hat spawn on him that I have CC, but anyway, this is the buffet table here. It's all set up for you. A very nice buffet room. And then we have a small little outdoor area for seating for the buffet as well. So you can have some nice outdoor seating there to eat. And then we have a really nice like bar area here on this platform here. And then there's also the pool, and it has a bunch of different things here for you to do with the pool. All like those fun things to do. And it looks like these are like some of the VIP suites that you can check into on the first floor, but I did see on the second floor that there were a couple more. I think you can have only 6 per resort, so I think these are all 6 of them here. And then this is just like a big hallway area, which then leads upstairs to the big gym. So you have a nice gym area too. And then of course this is the rabbit hole. So I think that's it for the resort. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, they actually added in extra rooms which probably don't function. It's probably just there for show, but That is that resort over there. That's really cool. So I actually had to have my sim visit this, but this place is called Palace of Glory, if I'm not mistaken. And it is, as you can tell, I think it does have like an Egyptian theme to it, because as you can tell from the back here, it does have this, like it does have a desert vibe. And I think these are one of the tombs that you can explore. So they kind of have it towards the area that has like the desert area. But this looks really pretty. I've never seen this bar set before. This might be custom content. I think this is custom content. It has to be, right? I'm not sure what it is that is custom content that came with this, but I know for a fact that it came with a little bit, so this could be it. But there is a performance stage here, and we have a dance floor. There is music going on. We have some seating. The bathrooms are here, and we have this really lit up like bar area. I think that's it for this bar area though. It's just like one floor, and then if you go downstairs to the lobby where the sim is, this is the lobby here. Now, since there is so much stuff in this world, I'm not going to look at every single thing, but I do see an arcade called the Spaceship, and I need to look in an arcade, so we're gonna go look at this. So this is the lobby for the arcade. This is kind of giving me like Thanos vibes, but if you go, I think it's all the way up here. Yeah, so I can tell that there were like Sims playing games already, I heard it, but this is like, of course, it said the Spaceship. It has a space theme. It looks really cute. You can go bowling here. That's really nice. And then we have a big TV where you can play video games with the console. And then I think this is, yeah, it's just like a little bathroom area. That's so cute. You know what? This is so funny. This utilizes the movie stuff pack. I never use these archways. I actually forget they exist. This is such a good use of these archways. I've never used them before. It's so cool seeing them being used. And then you have some basic video games. Again, if you have like store content and stuff, like you can always replace it with other fun arcade games too, which is probably something I would do because I love all the other games from the store. But yeah, this is the arcade area, and it's right in like this place. Look at this area. What is that? Oh, we got to visit H2O. So we're at H2O. It just opened, so I had to fast forward time because it opens at 5. But let me pull down the walls just so you can see what it looks like here. So this is the lobby floor. It has all of the bathrooms over here. There's a lot. Now it has this really cool lighting with the floor, so it's like green and blue. And it's called H2O, so I'm assuming it's water themed. I'm pretty sure this is kind of like based off of one of the lots that came with Bridgeport, of course, but they completely renovated it, and they like maybe stuck to the color theme, but they completely changed what it looked like. So it has like these really cool lounge chairs, which I think are from the high-end loft stuff pack. And then it does have, again, this bar. Now, again, I think this might be custom content. I've never seen this bar in my life, and it's a professional bar, so it definitely looks different to me. We have all the fun like little stuff to do. You have the pool area, of course, it's called H2O, and we have the jacuzzis. We have some seating. There's a dance floor, all the lounge chairs, and of course it's just a beautiful view. And you can see like from up here the water. Look at that with like sunset. Oh, look at that with the bridge. Oh, look at how pretty that is. So that was H2O. I'm probably not going to look at the rest of the bars and stuff in this area because there's so much more to look at already. Now we have stuff over here. I didn't even look at this area yet except for this part. So we have a couple of things. I want to take a look at this place called the Yellow Lotus. We didn't look at this yet. This is some kind of lounge. Look at how freaking large this is. I don't know where the front of it is, but I'm assuming it's this because we have the bell in the front here. So let's look at this. Holy crap. Okay, this is large. Whoa, look at this. Now we have some CC again that they use here with the rugs. These are like the 2 entry points, and you are welcomed by some pool tables and some bubble blowing stations. Lots of seating here. Some of this stuff here is blocked off. I'm not sure what that's for, but we have the bathrooms on either corner, I think. Yeah, there's bathrooms. We have a snow cone machine. Of course, we have the bartender, and I like that they're already dressed up, and it actually looks really bartender-esque, so it's all set up for you. And then upstairs, I was trying to take a look. I think that's just for height for the building. They blocked it off, so you can't go up there. But that is the Yellow Lotus Lounge. And there's also okay, so the Aquarium Dance Club is open. But this is sea themed. Oh, it's like underwater ocean. That's really cute. Wait, why do I see like a floating? What the heck? There's like floating fish here. How did they do that? Oh my god, they use spawners to have fish float. I've never seen that be used before. I wonder how that would work with gameplay. But there's like all these underwater little like features, like the things that you would put from like debug. So that's interesting for sure. I don't know how that would work for functionality, but we do have a balcony lounge area, and then it also has like a pool with a pool bar. So if you want to have a pool bar but don't want to, you know, check into a hotel, this is another bar you could go to. One thing I have noticed is there are different sort of architectural styles that they have in each section, so it's kind of themed, which I think is really cool. This is the Atlantis Treasure Resort, and I want to take a look at this really quick before we move on to the next area of the world. So it looks pretty big though, which is really cool. So we have a nice resort here. As you can tell, there are people that get ready to check in and stuff. We do have a nice lobby, and then these are two of the VIP suites that you can check into. We go to the sort of like their courtyard area where there's the pool. This one has less stuff in it than the other one we looked at, so it does have less amenities, but we have the waterfall features still, and we have lounging with the big pool area. So you still have a really big pool though. This is perfect probably for snorkeling, or even if you have the surfing station, you could probably add it here if you wanted to use that. I do see there is a food stand here to order some food. These are of course the rabbit holes you can check into for the night. And then I see, okay, so there's two more VIP rooms or suites that you can check into. There is a balcony here to sit and relax, and then this is the buffet area. Now it only has two buffets. I think it has like lunch and dessert or something like that. So this is definitely a much smaller resort. It's probably meant to be less expensive, maybe more affordable. And I just wanted to look at this beach. It's called Lotus Beach because it was right next to the resort, and I saw this building over here. Now there's some cool stuff going on here. I don't know, so this is a part of the beach, which is pretty interesting. So there's an entire indoor bar for the beach, and you can kind of look at how cute though. It's on by the water, like a little cliffside. That is very cute. So we have you know, like a basic bar area. We do have some bathrooms and stuff. We have a nice little seating like outdoor area here. There's also a nice little like deck or patio sort of thing. I did see it upstairs, right? Yeah, but this just has like showers, so I guess it's like, oh, you can shower after going off to the beach. And then this is a stairway that leads off to lounging and the actual water side here. Now this has some windsurfing. You can only view these. I don't think you can use them. They're probably just for decor because technically your sim won't own these, right? So it's just kind of there. But this is cool. It leads off into the beach, which I think is really nice. As I am kind of exploring through the world to figure out where to go, I was looking over here. So this here is sort of, I mean, there's two ways to get here, I guess. But if you go through this route here, you have a road, which it leads to a graveyard. Okay, so we do have a sort of tomb like area here. This is where the mausoleum is. It looks very cool. Again, this is the desert area. We do have some city and desert areas mixed together. And then we can go down this road, and there's a bunch of things here. Now, this here is a port. This one's empty. But then there's also a boat here, which I think is just an empty houseboat. Now, since we're already over here, I wanted to look at the houseboat. I think that this is literally just like a house you can move into. I typically don't do world overviews in this style, but I'm just going to kind of go with it. So it comes with its own docked boat. So it would already come with, I think, its own rowboat. There's a cute little seating area here, though, for like picnics. It looks really pretty. Now, this is a modernized boat, and it does have a first floor, which has a very tiny kitchen, a very tiny living room. And it's basically a kitchenette, and then it has like the little all-in-one bathroom, and then upstairs is just a single double bedroom with like some nice windows and like a mirror and stuff like that. You do need the ladder to use it, and that's literally it. That's the entire boat. So this is perfect for like a single sim or a couple here. And as you kind of go through the roads over here, you can make different detours. There's different spots over here. We have a cafe called Coyotes. I want to look at it. I'm not sure. Like, it looks kind of like it's a sort of diner theme, maybe? I'm not really sure. Okay, yeah, it has two food registers. Now, of course, if you have, oh, there's CC. Oh, look at how cute this is. This is so nice. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's meant to be like a custom food counter, and you can technically order. It does have English, I will warn you. If you don't like having English in your game and you like to stick with like Simlish and not real languages, you probably just have to remove this stuff. But it has some custom content here, which it actually acts as a fridge. That is so cool. So this is a custom fridge, and then these here are just decor. You can't actually use them, but it emulates it being a sort of like, I guess, fast food place or something like that. And it has like different menus and things. Now, of course, if you have other store content you could put in this empty space here, like you could put the bistro thing and you can make it a functioning restaurant, or you can use things from Into the Future and it could still function as a restaurant. Different options here. It does have some arcade games as well. It does have that diner color theme sort of as well here too, but it has some really cool windows set up. This is slanted. This looks really cool. And then we do have an upstairs though. Is there anything to do? It's just the bathrooms. But this is a really cool like pit stop if your Sims are hungry and it's kind of like maybe your Sims are exploring the town and like, oh, what's this place? Let's have a stop to grab a bite to eat. And then they kind of go back into the city or something. I like things like that for storytelling. That's pretty cool. There's also some sort of base camp here. This could also be a world you just use with the Traveler mod too. Like you don't have to have a sim live here if you use a Traveler mod. It does have a nice little campground here. It already has a tent set up. It has a bonfire here. They can't roast food here, but they could use it to warm themselves if it's winter. And we have like all the exploration for adventures, and it has like a little bathroom area. So that's pretty cool. Again, like I mentioned, there are the exploration tomes here. So that might come in handy if you want to have them actually like maybe get points or something. I don't know if it will function that way, because if it is, a residential world, I don't know how that works. But we do have the research center. I'm not really sure. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it did spawn the actual Into the Future thing on my Sims home lot, but they actually set it up for you already here too. So if you don't want to have it on their lot or keep it in their inventory, but you still want them to be able to use Into the Future, they can literally go here. I've never seen a sim creator do something like this before. This is really cool. This is a full-on research lab. This is so cool. I love this. Oh, this is so freaking cool. And you have the time machines. How cute. Oh my gosh. So you can do like the whole robotics skill in this world. It does have some plumb bots. You can purchase them. This is like one of the purchasing stands here. And I guess if you make a plumb bot, you can also sell them too, maybe. But yeah, this is so cool. You can do all the science research skill. You can do the I forget what it is, it's like advanced technology skill or something like that. This is so freaking awesome. And it has all the other stuff here. I never really used this object, but this is so cool. Oh my gosh, I love this lot. This is really awesome. I'm probably not going to look at any of the exploration things here, because that would just be something if you want to use this world to check out for yourself. I'm pretty sure they all function properly. It seems like they do, so I'm going to take their word for it, but we're going to take a look at some other stuff. We do have the other city center. This is an entire new area. Can you believe, look at how big this world is. I'm not sure. I think this is the biggest world size there is, but there's so much to do here. We have Cafe Sphinx. So we do have a actual like cafe, what probably uses the university stuff. It does. Okay, so we have the actual cafe area here. Again, it does use some of that custom content that comes in the file. So we have a little like display for the chips here. Now I think some of this is from like around The Sims 3. This kind of works as a chest. It does like have the option to look inside or open it, but you can't actually like purchase anything through this. Only this part functions for the cafe. But this is so cute. Like look at all this like custom content here that it comes with. That's really nice. And then we have the seating area and the bathrooms. It's a pretty, standard looking cafe here. More seating up here and some like music and stuff, but that's pretty much it for it when it comes to functionality. I do like how they set up the surrounding area though. It looks very like Central City Plaza looking, and this is where the bridge is. As you look at it from this looks really cool. This is a really nice view here, which I really enjoy. Now some of these lots, to show them I have to have my sim visit them, which is why I'm starting off at this screen. But this is the I think it's Cosmic Cave or something like that, and it's meant to be a comic book store, so it does have a slightly like modernized futuristic vibe here. And this is of course where the register is. You can purchase comic books, and it has the like bookshelves here, so you can also read things too. But yeah, this is really cool. It has like all the displays. It really does put to use the movie stuff pack, which I never use that stuff pack. So I feel like this is a really great use for it. It's nice to get use out of something, that you don't use often. It does have a nice little seating area outside too. So if your Sims come here to sit and they want to sit outside, they can do that as well. I just wanted to show that this is in this area here. It's actually right next to the cafe we just looked at too. We also have a couple of other things that maybe I'll look at, and then we'll probably take a look at a couple of houses. I do see here the Dragon Jade restaurant. This is the restaurant, quote unquote. It's really just a bar. It's like a lounge actually. But of course, if you have some store objects that make it turn into a restaurant, or even from like Into the Future, like I mentioned with the like the things that spawn the waiters, you could always do that. It just like, it's not actually a restaurant. They just make it that name. But this is what it looks like. We have tiny little bathrooms here. It actually has here the incense burners, which is kind of cool. It does have some music speakers, and it has the bar, of course. It's really pretty. I love the color scheme, and I think that's it for it. It's really only one floor. It shows it as multiple, but that is just like blocked off flooring over here. So it's really only just this area. For the last commercial lot that we'll look at in this world overview, we're going to look at the Luxor Sports Center. As you can see though, like it is in one of the like the shell buildings, but there is also the train stations here, or the subway stations, so your Sims can travel with that too if they don't have a car. But this is the lobby here, and then you have to go, I think, upstairs. Yeah, so this is the actual gym area, and it looks really cool. We do have the bathrooms with some showers. We have some of all of like the gym equipment here, and then this is the pool's upstairs, but this is cool where it kind of has a fish tank kind of embedded where it looks like it's a part of the pool. And then you have to take the elevator to go up here, so you have like the balcony looking thing where you can look over, and it has more equipment here. And I don't recognize this. I don't know if this is custom content. It might be, but it also has the basic like base game one, so I don't know if this is from, it could be custom content, it could be from the high-end loft stuff, and I just never use it. I don't really know, but it has a basic swimming pool here, so your swims can have an indoor swimming pool too. It is becoming nighttime in the game, so I do apologize, but this is going to be one of the houses that we look at for this overview. It is unoccupied, and it's actually in this area here where I was showing off with the coyotes, like sort of diner looking place, and it's right by this like bridge area here. Now this is obviously like at least a mini mansion, if not a mansion, like a full-on mansion. It's very modernized. It does have the like fancy gate here, so if your sim doesn't if someone comes to visit, they do have to use this to gain access. This is really cool here with the pool being embedded in the ground, like in that part. That's really cool. Ooh, okay, this is really awesome. Well, as soon as you enter, this is the living room. Now I really like this lot. This is really pretty. I'm liking the dark, like the black and red like color theme they have going on here, and this tiny little stage area with the grand piano that looks really cute. We have a nice dining space here, and then we have like a beautiful bar area. This is a beautiful bathroom. I really love the color scheme. This is another seating area. Oh, I missed the kitchen. So I'm sorry, I completely like missed this area. So we have a nice office space here. Then this is the kitchen. So it's really just these two counters with the fridge and everything here. But we do, of course, have the dining space. So they would just basically walk around here and go to this. You could always use a bigger table too and like add other stuff here. There's a lot of space in this house, but it's still utilized in like a nice way, in my opinion. Now this is cool. So this is, it's a 1 bedroom. This is interesting. This is, okay, so technically it's like a mini mansion. But it's maybe meant for like a rich bachelor or like a rich couple who don't have kids or something. But they have a loft style bedroom, so it's like an open concept on the first floor, and then you just have the bathroom here. We do have some rocking chairs here. This is a bathroom. Of course you could totally fit another like jacuzzi looking bathtub here and just move over this, but this looks really cool. And again, I love the color scheme, and I love this pool area. This is so nice. And throw in some loungers, maybe like a diving board or a pool slide. Imagine the pool parties you could have here. Oh, this is cute. Lastly, we're just going to take a look at one apartment building. This is like a 2-bedroom condominium, it says, and it does have a parking garage, which is really nice. I love when they do that for apartments, so your Sims can have places to park their cars. So this is it. I'm going to, of course, turn all of the lights on because it is so dark in here. But again, it has these custom rugs that they gave in the save file. Let me just pull the walls up so you can take a look at what it looks like. Again, it's not super grand and extravagant, this one, but it does have 2 bedrooms, so this would be okay for a family or even just roommates. We do have, soon as you walk in, a nice little sitting area for, where they would sit to eat. They have a nice little living room. It is 1 bathroom, but it's super spacious. You can always edit it and add in a bathtub and everything like that. This is the kitchen area. Now this doesn't even have a full fridge. You can always fix that, of course. You could even put it here, but it has a mini fridge. We have the main bedroom with a double bed here, and then this bigger bedroom with a little computer desk, and then it has 2 single beds. But I think that's really cool. So they utilize both apartments in this world and bigger houses, so you have choice when it comes to the style of lifestyle you want the Sims to live, which I like having that option. So that will be it for this world overview. I do hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry I didn't look at everything, but that probably would have been impossible considering how large this world is. This world is quite big, so if your computer can't handle large worlds at all, I don't know if I would recommend downloading this, because again, it also comes with some custom content and it's a really big world. Of course, it has 2 different city areas. Even for me, it was slightly laggy, a little bit here and there, but that might be because it's still setting the world up, because it's just the beginning of the save. Now for the world download, I will say it does come only in a Sims 3 pack file. What I do is I use a Sims 3 pack extractor, and when you do that, I will just warn that it comes with multiple files. So all you have to do with that, if you do extract it that way, is take the very large folder, only use that one, rename it and turn it into a .world file, and then delete the small files. I just wanted to preface that because that can be confusing if you've never done it before, or if you never had that happen when you use the Sims 3 pack extractor. But yeah, if you want to download this world, like I mentioned, I will be providing a link to the Tumblr post. As mentioned before, with the Tumblr post, it is only 1 download link. It's literally the download button. The other links do not function anymore. They are broken links. But it does give you a description in the post of what is available, what is necessary, etc. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see more of my content. It all really helps out my channel and I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and take care. Bye!